Now, what do you think the winter storm means for climate change planning and retail electricity? Like, do you think that this has fundamentally changed the way CEOs are looking at climate change, saying like, wow, this is real, this is crazy, I can't believe this happened, and we need to plan for it again? Or do you think most of the market participants are viewing this as a very unusual event that we probably won't need to plan for these sorts of extreme weather events in the future? I don't know if we want to start with Don, since you were...
Yeah, I mean, I think that you'd be hard-pressed to find any Fortune 500 company that doesn't already have a 2030 environmental goal to address and be a good corporate steward in reversing climate change. So I don't think that what happened in Texas in February is going to fundamentally rewrite mission statements. And as I said, I think the February event, trying to find a way to completely guard against a future recurrence is, in my mind, the financial equivalent of buying asteroid insurance. I see it as an aberration. They happen. But again, I don't think it's going to fundamentally reshape corporate behavior, because as a group, corporate CEOs, corporate shareholders have all demanded that actions be taken now. And it doesn't matter if it's 2030 or 2035 or 2050. But everybody's put a line in the sand out there to where they're going to materially, if not completely, reduce their carbon footprint. So I don't think that's changing.
Becky, do you think that policymakers will shift their views on this, on climate change, because of the storm, or do you think that was...
Well, frankly, I think it would be folly if ERCOT didn't incorporate climate change planning in their demand forecasting that they do yearly. So they certainly undertake scenarios in their forecasting, different economic development scenarios, different, high demand, low demand, medium demand scenarios. But I think they're going to really have to assess also, as far as a policy perspective, is if you incorporate more climate change into your forecasting as far as where the demand curve is going to be year to year, what level of risk does the market want to incorporate that aligns with that kind of climate change assimilation into the forecast? Because risk is expensive, like Don was saying. So it's a balancing act, and I think that's where a competitive market, each retail electric provider gets to decide what level of risk that they want to take, just like the merchant generators. What level of risk do you want to take? And so when you're not able to provide, whether it's your generation or whether it's the sale of your kilowatt hours, you're paying a huge penalty. So I think it is going to change some planning. I would think it's going to change some planning at ERCOT for sure. But I think that would trickle to the market participants as well.